Hi everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Quick Learn, and for today's video, I'm going to show you how to create a newsletter using Canva. Now without further ado, let's get started. Now first, all you need to do is go to your computer browser and go to the Canva website, that is www.canva.com. Now once you're in the website, you can actually just search for a template right here for a newsletter template. So right here, I'm just gonna search a template right here and type on newsletter. So as you can see right here, there are a lot of templates you can use. Some are free and some requires a pro version and some requires one-time payment for every template. So as you can see right here, you have a bunch of templates you can use, and I'm just gonna use a free version of the template because it is accessible to everybody. So for this video's sake, I'm just gonna click this one as an example and head over to customize this template. Now once you've done that, as you can see right here, this is the pre-made template that Canva has made. So you can actually click on the text right here and make it your own, so you can customize your template like that. And you can also delete this photo if you want to. So basically it is all free to customize. So for this video, I'm gonna show you how you can actually make a newsletter from scratch. So right here under the newsletter search, I'm just gonna click on create a blank newsletter right here. And as you can see, we have a blank canvas or a blank page to work on our newsletter. So first step I want to use is I'm gonna select a design for my newsletter. So I'm making a newsletter about music and guitars. So first I need to go to elements right here and search for an element like a guitar design. So you can go to graphics, you can go to photos and everything. You can go to videos, and you can go to audios, some frames and charts. So I'm just gonna go to graphics right here, and I'm gonna search a guitar design for my background right here. So I'm just gonna choose a guitar graphic for us to use that I simply like. So right here, this will be perfect for my design. And right here you can adjust the size of the colors or the size of the text. I mean the size of the photo or the graphics. So you can just drag on that real quick until you fill almost every part of the canvas. So what I want to do right here is to click on the photo right here and click on this checkered mark right here, that is for transparency, and I will maybe at least drag this one to the left to have a transparent effect, so that when I add a text it is still readable. So right here, I think this is great. I'm just gonna lock on that so that every time I drag it won't affect the photo. And next I want to add a line for my newsletter. So I want to add some lines here just to make it a little bit more slick. So under search elements, just search for music lines or lines or everything you want to. So I'm just gonna go to graphics right here, and there are a lot of lines we can use for my newsletter. So right here, I think this is great right here. So as you can see, it is not visible, but we can actually change the color of that by clicking on the color right here and select a color you want to use for that particular graphic. So like that. So I'm just gonna put this on right here. We can actually rotate that. So I'm just gonna adjust it like that. I think that's perfect. So I'm just gonna put it right here. And if you want to add some text to it, just go to text right here and click on add a heading. So I'm just gonna say that this newsletter is about music and guitar. So you can just drag on that into your graphic, and you can actually change the font size right here, or you can change the font style right here, or you can change the font color. So I like to have a font color that is very strong, so it will be very easy to read. So I'm just gonna add a another color perhaps. So if you want to adjust the color or make or add a new color because you don't like the color menus right here, you can actually click on this add a new color, and you can drag that color until you see it fit. It's just gonna change all like that. So as you can see, I'm just gonna adjust this real quick like that. So I think it looks perfect, and now let's add a a little border or a text box for us to have our text put in there. So I'm just gonna go to elements again, and I'm just gonna go to shapes or search shapes right here. And as you can see under lines and shapes, this is what I want right here, and I'm just gonna drag on that, and I'm gonna make this transparent again by setting the transparency right here, so it will be very easy to read when you have text. So just lock on that, and now you can just copy and paste that one so that you won't make another like that. And now let's add a text. So I'm just gonna search for a text right here about music and guitar, and obviously you want to add your own text. So let's say I'm just gonna add this text right here. So I'm just gonna add a text right here. I'm just gonna copy this, and I'm gonna go to edit text box right here. So I'm just gonna paste this one, and I'm gonna drag it into the text box that I made. So you can obviously change the size to fit into the text box that we have just made like that. And let's add another text right here. Just add a text box and just delete the text box, the text on the text box, and just paste it right there. So just change the font size in order for our font to fit into the text box that we have made. Just like that. And if you're satisfied with what you have done, you can just actually go to share right here and download. So I'm not really satisfied with what I've done. I'm just gonna add two musical instruments right here, or guitars, for us to complete my newsletter. So like that, you can just drag on that like that. So basically you can do whatever you want to create a newsletter. I'm just showing you how to actually make a newsletter and the formats of it. So if you want to add another page, just click on add page right here, and if you want to retain the remaining design on the first page and have it on the second page, you can just actually duplicate page right here, and it will automatically duplicate the page, and you can just delete the design that you want to delete and just add a text to this text box, or do whatever you want. So it's basically simple, and it's basically very fun to do this, and it's very free. It is 100% free for you to customize a template, and just make sure to just select a template that is free, that has no pro version like here, or the education version, or the paid version. So but if you want to pay for those, you can actually do that, and it's all about preferences anyways. So once you've done that, you can just actually click on share right here and click on download. So file type should be PDF standard if you want your newsletter to be emailed or to be sent via social medias, or if you want your newsletter to be printed, you can just select PDF print right here. This is best for printing. So personally, I don't want to print this because everything is online nowadays, so I'm just gonna select PDF standard and click on the pages that you want to print. So I'm just gonna select page 1 and click on download. As you can see, it is downloading, and once you've downloaded it, save it to a folder that you want right here. And let me just go back to my desktop, because this is where I save the newsletter. So as you can see right here, I've already saved my newsletter, and there you have it. You can now actually send this via email and via social media if you want to, or if you want to print this, you can actually do that. So I think I have covered all the basics on how to create a newsletter, and I hope you find this video helpful. So if you have any questions, just feel free to comment it down in the comment section under the YouTube channel, and I'm just gonna do my best to answer it. So basically that's it for this video, everyone, and if you do find this helpful, please give this a like, subscribe, and click on that notification bell to be notified for future videos. Bye!